just like, bro, stop throwing heavies, go back and block. And right now I'm in a corner in a tight spot. I'm not sure exactly what to do. And he,
what's up? What's up? What's up?
Good day, YouTube. We're back for another one, another lovely war video. I'm gonna be your host, the one, the only Lefty Knox. And we got our usual band of suspects. I brought in Torch, I brought in the Nim God, and last but not least, I brought in Hercules. So let's check it out. All right, here we are, another war video. I'm excited, ready to go. And our first challenger is Elsa Bloodstone. And I already knew going into this fight, she was going to have the damage masteries on. Every time I face Elsa in war, she always has the damage masteries on. So since I don't have a mutant on my team and I got hit right there, I'm going to be taking damage. So my initial goal for this fight is just try to get her down or wait until the bleed falls off. And as you can see, it's pretty close to falling off right there. So we're not taking any more degen damage, and I'm actually healing from whatever that debuff she has is called. I don't know, but I'm healing from it and I would gladly take it. And outside of the damage I took from her degen, I played this fight pretty well. She never really stood a chance, and we're already moving on to the next fight. So nice try, Elsa, but you got to come harder than that. And our next fight, which is surprising to me, is Null. I didn't expect him to be placed at this node this early in section 1 of the maps. I would not have placed Null here. He's such, and this is 6-star rank. Looks like he's a rank 3. So, but you know, I didn't place defense for them, so I'm not really worried. And as you can see, I made a few mistakes. It doesn't really cost me, and plus, even if it does cost me, I have my immortality, so I'm not really all that worried. So all I got to do is play a little smart. He does have a little regen buff there. And if you notice, I cut out the nodes and the loading screen because I feel like y'all don't really care about that. Y'all want to see the good part. Y'all either want to see me get wrecked or get a solo. So I cut that all out, added some transitions, and let me know in the comments below if y'all actually like that and if I should continue doing that. And if so, I will gladly continue because I have fun with the transition. So we'll see. And bam, fight is over before it even began. Shout out to Hercules. So already moving on, I believe the next fight is going to be, oh, Red Goblin. That ought to be really exciting. Haven't faced a Red Goblin in war at all this season, but with Hercules, I'm gonna wreck this guy. And it looks like he has a very interesting node where I gotta do 5 light hits, and then what, 4 mediums and then 2 heavies. Nothing I really need to be worried about. All I'm going to continue to do is bait out the specials, try not to take too much damage, and I did heal up. That's why my health is higher than it was in the Elsa Bloodstone fight. I did heal up. I don't think I'll throw on any boosts. I rarely throw on boosts unless I'm taking on the final boss. So as you can see, not really in any real danger. I do have a shock on me, something real minor, nothing bad, and accidentally threw my special right there. And he does punish me, and I end up going to indestructible, but it's fine. We made it through. No real concern. Hercules is rank 4, SIG 200, so we can make his indestructible or immortality last almost as long as we want. So yeah, next up we have the one, the only thing. I have died to this guy on several nodes before, but on Mixmaster, he's a whole different monster. I actually think this is actually pretty decent war placement. Again, I would have made Thing final boss because he'd be stun immune, but even on Mixmaster, he can be quite a problem. And I will admit, I do get in a pickle here. So as you can see, the fight's going pretty well. I'm just trying to bait out his special. This is not the part I get jammed up on, but I got to continue to watch out. Maybe I should start bringing in an invade counter because Mixmaster, I'm just glad I have to face a Korg. I don't think I faced a Korg all season on Mixmaster, which is kind of nice. So, but yeah, as you can see, this dude's evading everything and it's starting to get annoying. And right there, this is where I get jammed up because now I'm in a situation, he doesn't have a bar power and I can't hit him or he'll go unstoppable. And I do not want that. And he ends up pushing me in the corner because when Thing gets like this, he ends up throwing more heavies. And I'm just like, bro, stop throwing heavies, go back and block. And right now I'm in a corner in a tight spot. I'm not sure exactly what to do, and he goes unstoppable and I'm getting wrecked right now. I'm stuck. I'm legit stuck. So I do my only thing I can do. I gotta throw my SP3. That's the only thing I can do to get out the corner. And I would let you know right now, spoiler alert, this does not finish him. It does do some significant damage, but he does have protection on him as well. So I'm still kind of in a tight bind, but lucky for me, he's at 13 rock stacks. I managed to get him to 15, and we're out of the bind now. We're in the clear. That was a little bit too close for comfort, but what can you do? It happens. But we managed to get this guy down, and boom. Thing down, mixed master thing, get out of here. Nice try, but you got to come harder than that. So next up, I think we face, I think it's Terrax. Yeah, we'll face a Terrax, because I was gonna go left, but I don't really care for that void. If it was null, I would have went left to take on the null, but it's Terrax, and this, you know what?
This finna be a breeze.
That is correct. I do make a mistake right there, and it's just like the AI has gotten so good at light intercepting you. It's starting to get annoying. Like the AI, they have become gods at light intercepting you, but you know, again, I'm not in any real danger right here because come on, it's Hercules. Hercules is just that guy. Like, you're not stopping that guy, not at all, not today. So let's move on to the next fight, which is interesting placements. Again, I think the next fight is, oh, look who it is. I wanted to check the map to see who I was gonna be facing next, but it is Magic. Magic. Not really worried about her. You know why? Because I have Torch, and Torch against almost any mystic. I say almost because there are some mystics that are incinerate immune, which is, you know, Ghost Rider. But when you have on the, I don't think I activated my Nova Flame, which looking back, maybe I should have, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Torch handles this magic fight. She was never really a threat, and she doesn't even do much damage. We need a 6-star magic in the game. 6-star magic would be nice. So this fight's pretty much over, and I'm gonna throw my, I think I throw my SP1. Fight's over. She tried it. Moving on. So next fights, I believe, who was it? Oh, it's Modoc. Oh my goodness. Modoc on any node, he is 100% annoying. Like that auto block, and I get hit right off jump, and it's just like this dude. And he another thing about Modoc, he talks noise the entire fight. Like I think he talks more than Hercules, and then he goes unstoppable right there, bruh. And it's just like, oh my goodness. But good news, I don't make any more mistakes for the rest of the fight, so it actually ended up working out pretty nicely. I managed to get some more feats of strength. We're at 12, so we're ready for almost anything, especially with Hercules. So again, I did heal up with Hercules, I can see, but I didn't throw on any boosts, so we're good. We are really good. So let's head on to the next fight. I can never talk when I'm making these videos, but who cares? Anyway, the next fight I believe is Dr. Doom, I believe. I could be wrong. Let's see, who is the next fight? So my Lions took on those two. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're taking on Dr. Doom. So yup, it is the one, Dr. Doom. And you know, we already know, I don't think I did throw on a pre-fight for this, just to be safe, because Dr. Doom, he's tanky guy. He's a really tanky guy, and bruh, he can definitely do some damage to you, but I managed to play smart. This is interesting placement here. I don't know if, I think I've had placed Doom on this node before, but I didn't really get the results I was looking for, so I kind of stopped placing him on this node because, come on, Dr. Doom can be placed on so many other nodes. Oh, he smacked me right there.
Emotional damage.
Dr. Doom, goodness gracious, this dude can definitely be a problem, but we should be fine here. Like, I don't think I'll make any more mistakes. This war was actually going pretty well for me, and I threw my special here, and it was actually perfectly timed because his aura of Azarath, whatever it's called, ended at the right amount of time. So as you can see, still worked out. He dies from the Nova Flame, which is very, very nice. And last but not least, we have the one above all, Apocalypse. Goodness gracious, this dude is a monster. I faced him as a final boss in, I think, last 3 wars. So I just continue to bring Nimrod. Nimrod cleans this guy out. Like, this fight was really over before it ever really began, because Nim God, he's that guy. He's legit that guy. So anyway, as you can see, playing this smart. He's stun immune, and that's the only real thing I need to worry about. All I really do in this fight, I do bait out his heavies, which looking back, maybe I should have baited out his SP2s, because I can dex those, but let's be for real, with the drop inputs, that would have been kind of risky. So I do slip up and make a small mistake. Doesn't really cost me, so it's not that bad, but I think he parries me or something like that. It's quite annoying, but at this point, who cares? It's the final boss. We got a bunch of solos this season, so And then I think I got some more solos coming, so there's gonna be more war videos coming because I'm just a designated final boss person, so it doesn't bother me. It's either Hercules or Nimrod, so those are the two guys. I would like to get a solo with Human Torch, but I haven't seen a Mystic final boss yet, so hopefully I'll face a Doom as a final boss to have that on my resume. Just keep that in my repertoire. Like, yeah, I took out the final boss. It was with a torch, so it happens. But as you can see, things are still going well. Got him almost down to 50%, and yeah, he is healing from the willpower, but who cares? That's not going to save him from the Nim God. I'm kind of glad Nimrod doesn't have like any ramp up, because if he did, this fight would probably be a little bit more challenging. But you know, things are still working out pretty well. He's being so generous throwing his SP1s left and right, so yeah, I got to continue to play smart. All I'm really doing in this fight is firing off the SP2s, because the SP1s, they're nice, but I feel like they just make the fight last longer if I threw out the SP1 first. But I know you're gonna put in the comments below, throw out the SP1 to get the energy damage, but hey, I don't feel like doing that. I just feel like just getting this fight down with the SP2s. Looking back, I'm thinking, maybe I should have threw on a boost to make this fight go a little bit faster, but I fought this fight so many times because everyone seems to love to put APOC as the final boss. I recommend someone a little bit more challenging. Don't get me wrong, APOC can be challenging, but I usually end up bringing Nimrod to war, so every mutant is getting wrecked outside of Bishop, of course. But spoiler alert, I got a Bishop solo coming, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, this fight oh, he right there, he parried me, and I don't even know how. Like, I don't even know how he did that, but you know, it happens. The AI gets lucky every now and again. It doesn't really save him. I take more damage than I want to, but I'll bait out his last special one that he's going to throw for this fight, and I just go in and wreck the fight with the one, the only Nimrod. So yeah, we got the solo. I didn't lose my Hercules in war as of yet, and my sound effects are not going off. There we go. So boom, we managed to get the solo in. It feels good. Feels real good. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button for me, I will greatly appreciate it. And for anyone new here, if you can hit that subscribe button, I will greatly appreciate that as well. Y'all take care and have a great and wonderful day.